everyone. Well, that was a little weird. I tried to go live. My internet went down. Then it came. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm here now. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Everybody made it through the holiday. Now we get look forward to the new year. Yay! I'm excited for 2022. I really, really am excited. Looks like everybody is here. Yay. You might hear some, I have grandchild upstairs running around, so you might hear some stuff in the background, but anyhow. Yeah, I just took him for his second shot for the COVID shot, for the COVID vaccine this morning. So, yay. And then he gets his booster in June. So, I see everybody jumping on. Yay. Ooh. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm still on my 60-hour work week. Oh. It is what it is. Sometimes you just got to embrace the suck. That's what I'm doing. So. All right, here we go. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I do want to read again. I hope you guys are going to my community page, and I'm posting up, I do a spread. I'll ask a question, and I'll do a spread, and then I put it up. I take a picture of it, and then I put it up, and I get a lot of feedback from them, and I think it's exciting. I think some of you guys just get spot on, and it's just thrilling to me. Hey, Jackie. Hey, honey. I've only been on for about a minute or two. 2 minutes and 39 seconds to be exact. So you made it. All right, the first question, if you guys are going to my community page on there, my first question in the layout for that was, is Trump in real trouble with his base because of his comments on the vaccine? And the first one is upside down, right? The first one is upside down, where it talks about the frustration, the offense, the obnoxious, the delay, the disaster. They really feel betrayed, and it has, the Mar-a-Lago underneath it, the stability. They really thought that they were on the right path with him. You see, I was reading an article about somebody who is so angry about Trump flipping like he is, or he's been kind of saying it along the way, but that time, at that moment, in that little thing that he did, he really doubled down like, yeah, get it. This one guy, he goes, I gave up my family. He gave up his job. He gave up everything to keep from getting the vaccine because he thought he was doing the right thing. And then all of a sudden now, I was like, well, you didn't take the vaccine for political reasons. That proves a point. You didn't take it for any other reason than, bowing down to the Republican Party and keeping up with them. So you lost everything in the wake of that. Darn the luck for you. I just don't feel it. So the second one is the moon and the hermit. Right? The illusion of the fear, they're all like going inside themselves and listening to the lie, the fear, the illusion. And then they have walking away. So we have also probably moving from the problem, the Six of Swords, moving away, moving away from him. But they have internal fighting. They didn't have internal fighting inside of them. And then the last one is that they're going to take their ideas and their concepts, and they're going to move away from Trump, and they're going to still act a fool and not get vaccinated. Now, I thought that was pretty. A lot of people picked up on that, and a lot of like Linda Sandoval. Hi, honey. She goes, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. She's like this. A lot of them picked up on that, but yes, they are. It appears that they are going to kind of try to separate from this also, just for this little thing about the vaccine. They have literally used it as a political thing. If you didn't get your vaccine because of a political belief, not facts, not reasoning, not based on science or medical advice, well, there you have it. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you so much. Yes, Happy New Year to everyone else, too. Thank you. And then the other one was will the January 6th Commission receive full access to the White House documents from Trump administration? And it does all of it in there, like the infighting. It talks about going to the courts and stuff like that. The due diligence, the King of Wands, the January 6th doing their due diligence. And then the truth, the decision to be made. And then the Page of Wands, they go all the way back to their constitution. They go all the way back to past history when they're making that decision. And they do make that sharing the success and building the success. They realize if they go against anything like that, they're going to lose their credibility. And they don't want to do that. Their legacy. They're losing their legacy and the security and all that. So they do successfully get that done. I want to see if it's sooner. I want to read it and see if it's sooner. So those were the readings or the pictures that posted up, and I'm very grateful for everybody who answered those. And get on there. I like the conversations. I love reading what you guys see in the cards. It's fantastic. Okay, now I want to see if they're going to get it in January, if they're going to get it in time. Because they have asked, the January 6th Commission has asked the courts to rule on this soon. So I want to see if that happens. Thank you, Dana, Terry. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you for the Christmas cards. I've gotten several Christmas cards. Wowee! It's been nice to get Christmas cards through the mail again. Yeah, that used to be an old thing that used to happen, and thank you. I really appreciate that. Hi, Debin. And also for the donations. My goodness, there was a lot of people who donated through my PayPal. I really appreciate those. It just makes me feel warm inside, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you. Ron, Unconditional Love Tarot. Hi, honey. Kathy W's here. Jackie Kahn. Christmas cards were popular before anthrax. Yeah, this is true. Got the troll. Thank you. There's always going to be somebody in here. All right, let's see. The January 6th Commission, and then I'll tell you my dream. The January 6th Commission, if they're going to get the paperwork in time, because they have a clock. They don't have all the time in the world. They're really trying to put together. Ooh, my whole body just went really, really cold. What the heck is up with that? My whole body just went chillingly cold. That's weird. Oh, gotta tell you about my grandson too, who's a lot like me. Okay, let's see. Sorry if the noise from me shuffling. I'm trying to set up a better audio system. I just went, for some reason, something has always gone wrong or weird with my audio. Oh, thank you, Marcia. Thank you. I just washed my hair. That usually helps. All right, let's see if they're going to get the information in time. I'm thinking January. I really do feel in January that they're going to get it. Let's see. Well, interesting enough, I have a Page of Cups. I also have Take Actions, Life Moving Ahead. So I do see that they will get them. I also see the King of Wands. Use the dynamics of a leader, and then the Page of Wands. Keep your eye on the goal and enjoy the moment. So we're going to enjoy the moment that they get them. The King of Wands, I think, has a lot to do with maybe the Supreme Court, the King of Wands, that visionary, that success, that swift. Ooh, swift. There's a word, swift, for the King of Wands. These are all wands, except for one is the Page of Cups, is don't let your emotions get in the way. I think this is the message that the Supreme Court is going to gather against and say, don't let your emotions or your political view get in the way. Do the right thing. And then once it does happen, it's coming quick. So I think that, yeah. Maybe on the 8th. Maybe on the 8th. We have the January 6th coming up, and we have 7, 8, I think 2 days after. Let's pay attention to that. I really do get the 8, and I got the Wheel of Fortune for it as well. So, yep. The only thing that comes up right now is maybe they get 80% of them, maybe 90% of them, maybe something got held back. Like they can't have it all. This right here you can't have, but you're going to get everything else. Yeah, the King of Cups and the Democrats win the day. All right, so yeah. There's that. All right, so to my dream. Last night I had a weird dream. I dreamt that there was a whole bunch of people around. I was in a living room, and I had a blanket on me, and this guy he kept on handing me these things to put in his body for acupuncture. I really don't know exactly who this guy was, or the other guy, really. But there was other people in the room as well. But he kept on handing me these things. Here, put it here, put it here. And he kept on handing me these little things to put in there. And I kept on thinking to myself, don't touch these, Sheila. These might have poison on them. They might have something on them. And I kept on being very delicate, and I would put that on there. And then for some reason, this other guy was important, but I don't really know why. All of a sudden, I had this blanket on me, and I had my dog with me. And I started to feel really sleepy. And I laid down and I went to sleep, and I woke and I tried to get up. I'm like, no, I shouldn't be sleeping. No, you have to stay awake. You have to stay awake. Well, fast forward to the dream. I was woken up. I was upstairs. I had no idea how I got there. And then it seemed like that couch or whatever I was laying on was actually outside, like on a patio. And my dog was left out there. And I thought to myself, I would have never left my dog outside. And I kept on asking, what does this mean? And this has a lot to do with, because a lot of times I get remote views as my dreams. So the loyalty The loyalty was broken. So I'm like, how does this equate to what I'm doing? Because I know that it had nothing to do with like me, because like you could always feel like the dream is for you or it's not. And it wasn't for me. It was like the loyalty is broken somewhere in this country. Somewhere the loyalty is being broken. And I have a feeling that it's talking about the Trump, and the loyalty has been broken with Trump. And it is corroding through all of the Trump supporters, that the loyalty is being broken. Like one domino goes, they're all going. Now that was interesting, and it felt really right. So with that dream, I'm going to read on that. If the loyalty of the Trumpers have started to deteriorate more than it has ever, right? I'm talking about that core 40% base. I can do more, Debin, I promise. Once I stop working 60 hours a week, I'll be able to do a lot more. But right now, I'm doing my best. Soon it will calm down at work. I'm sure of it. Hi, Sheila. Sheila, she is going to have a 1-year celebration. She is coming up on her year's anniversary of being on YouTube. Everybody has to go and see that. She has sent out an email to all of her friends, I included, to join her. I won't be able to because I'll be working, but you have to go join her on her channel for her year celebration. I don't know if I was supposed to announce that yet, Sheila, but there you go. Yes, January 2nd at 7 p.m. There you go. All right, let's see if his base has lost, is working against the loyalty on that. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, if death, the death card right off the bat, the ending, the death card, the separation of the core base that we have been worried about from the get-go, they're starting to separate. The loyalty is starting to deteriorate. I don't know why I got the Queen of Cups, but the Queen of Cups is kindness and calmness and compassionate, kind and stuff. This is weird. The end of the end of the kindness and love that they had for him. Aha. The end of the kindness and the love that they had for him, and the self-assurance, the strength, the end of the strength. So everything that I got after this end is what they're ending. They're ending their love for him. They're ending the support and strength that they had for him. They are ending the energy. They're removing the energy. This is I wish that my thing would not do that. Maybe if we do that. Is that better? Is that better? Anyways, that's the Knight of Wands, and it's talking about the passion, ending the passion. So let's see what else it ends. Wow. The planning, ending the planning, and the delusion, end of the delusion with him. That's very, very interesting, people, that all of these endings are available, or are ending with Trump and his base. The understanding of the beliefs. All righty. Very interesting. I see it when I believe it when I see it, to be honest with you. Because these people are like wishy-washy, flip-floppy. They could be ending mad at him 1 week, 2 weeks later, they're back on the Trump train. So I believe it when I see it. All right, there was that. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a story about my grandson. So my grandson told me he saw a little boy in the house. Right? So he goes and investigates himself. This is ghost. Okay? He saw a little boy ghost in the house. Figure where he said he was either in the living room or upstairs in his bedroom. And so he took it upon himself without even telling any of us. He goes and sits like in the living room or whatever it was, and he starts asking questions about this ghost. Now, my grandson is 7 years old. I knew that my grandchildren, hi Linda, hi honey. I know that my children, my grandchildren especially, are a lot like me. My granddaughter is into empathic, and all of that. And my grandson now is seeing spirits and talking to them without being afraid. And he come and told me that the name, gosh, I wish I would remember. It was like Seth or something like that is the name of this little boy. And he was talking to him. And I thought, whoa. And I kept on asking him what is the matter? What had happened? And where is he going? And he hasn't got to me back yet. But yeah, so my grandson is doing this in my house. This little boy that has either walked through his bedroom or something like that. So I have now, thank you for everybody's thumbs up. So I have now making sure that my grandson is protected and, making sure he has a safe place now that I know that these things are going on. So anywho, that was my story with my grandson. I already believe he saw the little boy. Yeah. Yes, my grandson, and I'm not trying to brag, but my grandson really is intelligent. He had a little speech impediment speech. It was mechanical, we found out, but he had a hard time speaking when he was younger. So we had to go take him to go get tested. Now this test is also and see if there was any lag in his education or lag in his mental capabilities and all of this. So we get him into this testing thing. And as he's doing the testing, he's like acing him. And he even gets up in the middle of it, goes to the bathroom and does his thing, and then comes back, which the teachers usually say that, he has good concentration. Because normally little children, he was like before kindergarten. This was like 4 or 5 years old. They'd go and do this and they'd get distracted and they'd never come back. Well, he went and did what do you think? And he came back and sat down. And then he kept on going and he kept on acing them. I think he had to miss 3 in a row in order for the test to stop. And they all looked at me at one point, and I looked at them, and I'm like, the teachers that were doing the test, and I go, what's wrong? What's going on? He goes, they said they have never had a child go past this point. They all were acknowledging that there was a question or a point that they have never had a child go past. And he went past it, and he went past it a little longer. Finally, the teachers, he finally missed 3 in a row, and I think they were up to like maybe 4th or 5th grade questions and problems that he had to solve at that point in time. So we knew right then and there that there was nothing wrong here. There was nothing wrong here. It was all a mechanical speech for his speech. So yeah. Yes, that was a long ways away to brag about my grandson. All right. Let's get on with it. Thank you. And I know you guys will all feel with my grandson. My grandson is, and he's got it. Whatever I got, he's got. Whatever I got, my granddaughter's got. I'm just glad that I'm able to do that. See, nobody was there really for me. I didn't have an adult mentor to help me through mine. I had to muddle through and fall on my face a few times. But at least I can be there for my granddaughter or my grandson to help guide them in their own gifts. So I'm excited about that. Yes, we do, Aquarius, builder by, yes, Aquarius, and we do need to do an astrology chart for him. Email me and I'll email you all of his information. I'll pay you. Give me a bill. But yeah, we do need to do that. Yes, ma'am. Nothing wrong with bragging. Thank you, Jackie. Okay. Onward. Deb N, do you think the Boebert will for midterms? Am I reading that wrong, or I don't understand the question? Huh. All right. Thank you, Debin. Bodies. Anyhow, I'm not catching that question, so apparently I'm not understanding. Sorry. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on to something else. What else would you guys like to know? Oh, yeah, Cafe Astrologer. Oh, speaking of Cafe Astrologer, or is it Cafe Astrology Cafe? Anyways, I did a little segment with them. It's going to come out in January. You guys ought to go and rush over to this. I'm going to find it here in just a second. Let me cough just a second. Let me find I think it's Astrologer Cafe. Oh gosh, here we go. All of my subscriptions, where are you? I'm having a hard time today, so I don't know what the heck is going on. There they are. Let me see if I find it's called, I think it's Astrologer Cafe or Cafe Astrology. Oh gosh, let me take the time to do it later. Anyhow, I was invited to do a little segment and it's coming out in January, and I'll make sure I post this up underneath this to get you to that so that you can watch that. And you guys need to go over and definitely subscribe. They're interviewing so many readers and so many people in this community that it'll help you learn to get to know them and subscribe if you wanted to. So I'll post it up. Astrology if somebody knows, please help. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Thank you. Deb at the beach. Woo! Deb at the beach. It is it's like something cafe. Astrology Cafe, Astrologer Cafe, where they're doing a whole bunch of like interviews and stuff like that for readers. Maybe Sheila can find it. Maybe. Let me see if I can. So sorry, guys. Hang in there. Hang in there. I know they emailed me, so I don't know if I kept it or not. I may not have kept it. Spirit Cafe. There it is. It's Spirit Cafe. Spirit Cafe. So if somebody can post that up, so everybody can definitely go and subscribe to that, because it's so well worth it. So it's called Spirit Cafe Podcast. Oh, there you go, Sheila. Yeah, everybody go do that, because I know that I'm going to be on, I think, sometime in January 6th or 7th or something along that lines. They're gonna do one. I'm gonna be on there for that, and there's a lot of others, people that are also on there. And if you get them up to 1,000, at least get there so that you can get them up to 1,000, so they can start announcing it on their community page. Spirit Cafe, found it. Good. Thank you. Yay, Debbie Lamb. Yay. Cafe talk now, and I want a pie and coffee. That's right. Yeah, definitely go check it out. Go help them. Go show them some love. Get them to 1,000. So that he's really doing it. Both of them, they're doing a great job. Great job. So go show them some love. All right, questions. I know I am scatterbrained today, and I'm so sorry. It's not scatterbrained like I don't know what I'm doing. It's like being in the energy and the emotional energy of this country right now. It is swirling around. I tell you, it's we have the thought of charging. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. It's about this country and them being aware that they could literally charge Trump with treason, right? And then we have the jerk who is going to, because he doesn't want his base to ever watch anything that's going on with the Democrats, right? Anybody that is starting to tell the truth and anything that they're going to pay attention to, that he has to distract them. I want you to watch me. So what is he going to do? He's going to do a little thingy down in Mar-a-Lago on January 6th. What is he going to say? What is he going to say in that day, right? He wants it to all the attention to be diverted to him. So we have that. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the support that you have for this community. Yes, definitely go get them and subscribe and show them some love. They truly deserve it. They're really good. You can go back and watch all of their interviews that they have done. So I had a blast while I was on there. I was laughing. I had them all laughing. So it was good stuff. Yep. Merrick Garland going to appoint a special prosecutor for the January 6th commission, or will he, where the committee did if the Republicans get in? All right, stop with the belief that the Republicans are going to get in. Every time I hear that on the news and everything, it boils. It's almost like either they're saying it because they believe it, or they're trying to warn us. If you do not vote, if you do not get everybody go. If we don't work as hard as we did getting him out of office, we're just going to have them all back in. So due diligence on that. But let me see what Merrick Garland is he going to do. I felt him with the. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I felt him with the anger of. I don't know. He was hammered one time. He was doing a thing, and Ted Cruz is being the jerk that he was, and I felt the anger just kind of come up and build up in him, and like, I am going to do everything I can, legally, of course. He's not going to do anything illegally, to make sure that they all are held accounted for. So I thought, well, good. We finally lit a fire in that. It's not like he's going to lay out his cards, people. He's not going to show and tell everybody his plans and what he's going to do and what's going on behind the scenes. That's not going to happen. That's not with any. You don't see the cops out there. You don't see investigators. You don't ever see them get out there and lay out the cards of what they're doing behind the scenes. So know that he is doing things behind the scenes, and his people are. So there's that. But let's see. Let's go into Merrick Garland. Yep. Set your intentions for the big blue, just like we did to get Trump out of office. Keep your mind focused. Do not listen to them. Never throw any bad ideas into the pond. We will and we can and we're going to keep the Republicans out of power because we have to. We have to. Can you imagine Trump being speaker? He would destroy everything. Ugh. He would destroy this country as we know it. Can you imagine the people who are going to run this country don't believe in science or doctors? The people who are going to run this country do nothing but lie and deceit. Ugh. All right, Merrick Garland. Hi, thank you, Rebecca Davis. Love is the answer to everything. Yep. Here we go. Ooh, Chariot. Facing the difficulties, he has success. The Chariot. The Chariot is getting onto your whatever you're using as a vehicle, charging forward and being successful. So this is Merrick Garland getting onto his Chariot, his whip, and being very successful at what he's doing. I'm so sorry. I always think I take care of it. I even have my tea with my local honey to help me with that. Okay, so Merrick Garland getting on his Chariot. King of Wands. Using his dynamic energy as a leader. He has dynamic energy as a leader. Yep. He doesn't have to be a bully or mean or crazy or be able to fight back with Ted Cruz in order to know his job and do what he needs to do. He's going to spread his wings and fly in 2022. And celebration and success. This is Merrick Garland and all of his endeavors and what he is going to do 2022. He's been waiting for what the January 6th Commission says. We recommend this. We've got all the evidence to charge somebody here. We've got all the evidence to charge somebody here. We have all the evidence that point to that. So he has to wait for those recommendations and all of that evidence to come in to play so that he can then use the power of his office to do what he needs to do. And he will be successful. We're going to celebrate. Whatever it is that he's going to do in 2022, we are going to be very happy. Very, very, very happy. We also have opening, sharing. That's the January 6th, sharing everything they have with him. Yep. And enjoy the results of the hard work. So keep in mind, he's like a poker player. He cannot show his cards. Hi, Petratov. So there you have it. Keep in mind. Okay. Here we go. What else do we want to know? I want to know if Trump is going to be charged in 2022. I really do. I mean, he has so many lawsuits out there, so many states that want him, New York, Georgia, Arizona. I mean, he's going to be passed around like a joint in a frat party. He's going to be passed around in this country for criminal things. Like, nope, we want him over here. Nope, we want him over here. But I want to see with the big one. Thank you, Eva. He's a physical medium? Yes. I do believe so. I do believe so. He's got it. He would tell, when he was like 2 or 3 years old, he would say stuff like the weirdest stuff. Like, where did you get that? Okay, I want to see I'm going to do a reading on Trump. And I'm going to do these cards, and then I'm going to clarify with my haunted house. They are, Janet. Here we go. Trumpet. Trumpet. Blah, 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 blah. Woo. I'm not going into his energy because because he thinks he's getting away with it. I go into the opposite energy. Everybody that's against him, like, what are they going to do to him? Because I'm not dealing with him no more. He's delusional. And according to Candace Owen, he's just too old. He doesn't know what he's doing. Ah, that was delicious. Watch that. Here we go. I mean, I get the looks like Mar-a-Lago, right? I get the that card right off the bat. Be ready for an opportunity. So, be ready for an opportunity is the opposite side is going on with him. Oh, get ready for an opportunity, and when I get the Tower, his demise, taken down, foundation being ruined. His name, always expect the unexpected. This is all that's going against him. All that's going against him. The reason why they're going there is because we need balance put placed back into our country. They're going for the balance. And then the Hierophant gets involved. Now the Hierophant is that war, that victory, that victory, war, victory in war, victory in strife, victory in chaos. That's what the Hierophant represents. So this is the two things here, bringing balance back into our lives and victory over the war, the strife. And this represents 45. So hang in there, people. Even the cards, even my gut, even other readers, everything has pointed directly to the demise of Trump. So, oh yeah. Well, it does look like they try to give him deals, but he refuses because of his ego. And of course, the people who follow him, don't you dare touch him. We're gonna, if they do, be warned. Well, you know what? Go for it. But they get nothing. They get nothing, and so does Trump. Nothing. They have nothing. He can't fight against it. And then the Ace of Cups, the truth, the balance, back to this world. Good stuff, people. Really, truly good stuff. We do need balance. And the only way they're gonna successfully have balance back into this world is to hold those accountable. Now, I think the AG is quietly kicking a little butt behind the scenes too. I just feel it. Every time I go into his energy, I just feel it. It's like he doesn't want anything to slip through. So he's crossing his T's, dotting his I's, and going by the book, because what he doesn't want his work to be done is for it to be unraveled. Ooh, they're shutting me up. That energy is like, shh. Shh, Sheila. That's what I feel. Okay, so now it's gone. See that every time I talk about it, I was like, shh, 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 shh. So just know that everything is good. I'm gonna see what's going on against Jim Jordan, because if there's one person, I'm so sorry guys, if there's one person in Congress that I want to just slap, entertainment purposes only, is Jim Jordan. Every time. And you know what? He was the one, even through Trump's first impeachment, the moment that man started talking, I was like, oh, he is just spewing it. So, other people may have some in there, like, Matt Gaetz or whatever, but Jim Jordan is one that I just want badly to go down. So now that I put that out there, I want to see what's coming against him. Oh, and if you guys go, since I have a big platform, go to FBI.com and go to the pictures of January 6th. They have still a lot of people they're trying to find. They have posted pictures upon pictures upon like 5,000 pictures. A lot of them say captured or arrested or whatever, but there's still a lot out there. Go and see if you can recognize somebody. So I agree. Jim Jordan still needs to be held accountable for Ohio State. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you so much. just know that, guys, when I get done with these, and when right before I go to bed, I'll read all of the chat and all the information and what everybody posts. So if I don't catch it now, I do read it when I go back over it. So thank you. Jim Jordan. Let's see what's coming against him. True Gale, you want Matt Gaetz? See, we all have somebody. We all have somebody. Yes. Let's see what Jim Jordan. Accomplishments, inheritance. Huh. Well, these are weird. So let me decipher them real quick. I'm asking what's going to come against him. There's some sort of self-care. And I have this some sort of, some sort of self-care, sense of abundance. He thinks he was behind the wall. He thinks he had his own garden. He thinks he was being protected. I mean, he really is like the person who, a lot like Trump, right? Trump, he's like Teflon Don, right? Like, this guy has protected himself. He has put things in place. He has made sure that he wiped his fingerprints off the body. You know what I mean? This is the guy. He's like, he's been building his own garden, his own reputation. However, the sun is going to be shining on him, and it is right now. The sun is shining on him. And we're going to gain tons of information. The opportunity, the sun, or the star, the opportunity. He has placed himself in a position to be hurt. He has placed himself in a position to be scrutinized. He has placed himself in a position in order to really, really dive deep. Like, since this came out and it was on Meadows and it was a text message from them, now they have a plethora of avenues to take him down. They can ask for his cell phone. They can ask for his whereabouts. They can ask for it's like it opened the door, and now he's the star of an investigation. He's the star. They have the strength. Remember, this is not Jim Jordan. This is what's coming against him. They have the strength, and they have a lot of evidence against him. Okay. They know that it's time to take action. It's time to take action. And this is also opening your heart. This is also for balance, to place balance back. Balancing the scales. And they're going to give him some heart problems, some problems. They're going for, you know how they always say, what's that old saying, going for the jugular? Well, they're going for his heart. Entertainment purposes only. Let me get my haunted house deck out on him. I forgot to get my haunted house deck on Trump, but I'll do it for a little demon. So I'm going to see where he's at. I'm going to see where Jim Jordan is at. Let me see. Let me see if he knows what's coming for him. How come the chat just stopped? That's weird. Okay. Okay. That was weird. Like, close to 1,000 people and nobody's chatting. I was like, that's weird. Okay, Jim Jordan. See where he's at. Oh, if this isn't a Republican picture, I don't know what it is. The Republican, right? He's the Republican. Jim Jordan, the Republican. Oh. He also gets the I got to get out of here. I got to escape. I got to get out of here. I got to escape. His fat and happy. The abundance. The overindulgence. And this haunted house deck, if you can see in his arm, is a bottle of alcohol. The overindulgence. This right here is her running away from the castle. Running away from the castle. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. He's swamped. He's drowning. Oh, okay, thanks. He's drowning. He's swamped. He is sludging through his own problems right now. He doesn't know how to get out. He doesn't know how to get out. He knows it. He really, really knows it. He's trying to throw some magician. Oh, God. He's trying to throw magic onto it, the magician. And look at the end. If you can see, these are tombstones. This is a sick child. He can't get out of it. He knows what's coming for him. Darn it. Yep. And the other one, the second on my list, is Marjorie Taylor Greene, and then Lauren Boebert. Even though she's from Colorado, little Lauren Boebert. Oh. But Marjorie Taylor Greene as well. Now, I know that I think that Lauren Boebert is the one that did the bombs, but they also have some serious evidence that it could be just us evidence, not FBI, because I have no idea what the FBI has. They keep on TikTok, they keep on showing the shoes match Marjorie Taylor Greene, the walk, the clothing, how she, her gait. I'm torn. But anywho, let's go, and this is the card that just popped out for a little MGT. Yeah, MTG. Yeah, they said it right. So we're going to leave that right there. That's going to represent her. Whoa. I just got a pretty good remote view with her. I see the other ones in the whole situation all of a sudden shifting and allowing, like they're all going, no, it was her. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was her. Like they're like, take down the woman. They don't have no respect for them anyway. It was her. She's the crazy one. It was her. Go after her. They're going to like all point. Wow. Yeah, the one that's against the vaccine has stock in the vaccine. That's what everybody keeps on saying. I haven't seen any proof, but that's what they keep on saying. Okay, well, I'm trying to see what's coming against her. She also gets the Sun. She also gets the King of Cups, the Democrats. Now is a good time to do what they want with her, what want with her, because she also is being held accountable. It's like they have enough evidence to then deep dive into her life as well. You know, it's like you can't go into somebody's personal business unless you have a reason to through the courts, right? You have to go to the judge. I need a warrant for this. I need a warrant for that. Well, they have gotten it. They've got the information, and they got the support of the courts to go and shine some light onto who she is and more of what she has been doing. Behind the scenes, the Magician. They're faking her out. They're playing with her, I guess is what they playing. You know how the cops will say something else and do something else to catch her up? That's what she's doing. And then the King of Swords. So this King of Swords is also, you know, legal problems that they're going to come across. The Queen of Pentacles. It's about the money. The Queen of Pentacles, where she got her money, where she's been spending her money. And she's been a fool. So this is what's coming against her. But we also got the Moon, so there's a lot still to be uncovered with her. But this is at the bottom. She's going to be fighting off her own little problems. No, nothing in those cards say that she's caught yet, but they definitely have got evidence to go and deep dive into her. There you have it. Josh Hawley. I haven't seen him speak anywhere. Have you? Has anybody else seen him other than on Fox? I mean, I don't even know if he's been on Fox. How about Hawthorne getting a divorce in his very, very, very Christian marriage? She probably realized that if she has any sons, that their father is going to make them into monsters. That would make me leave a marriage as well, knowing that my husband is going to make my sons into monsters. Bye. Thank you, Deb Lamb. GM Dave. Make Marjorie Taylor Greene work at McDonald's for life next to Ivanka. Poor McDonald's. I don't know if they deserve that. Okay. He is a little demon. She's after 8 or 9 months of marriage. You know that things are really, really bad if a woman can't hang on to a year or 2. I mean, usually 3 years is a tolerance of a good woman anyway, but still. Can't make it a year? I wonder if her daddy's going, dang, I'm still paying on the wedding. All right. I haven't seen Hawley at all. Let's go and see what they got against him. Let's see if they're investigating him yet. Josh Hawley. Hi, Chef. My goodness, my dear, I haven't seen you in a while. How is that? How is life in the chef world? Back to work? Everything going well? Mimi Rose is also here. All right, let's see what they have about Hawley. They're not doing much with him just yet. He's kind of gotten out of it through his own little work. walking away from the whole situation. He's timed out. Something is going on with him. He's walking away. Maybe he wasn't as involved as we want him to be. But he's able to wiggle out of whatever is happening. He's able to not look as bad as everybody else. I know you guys didn't want to hear that, but that's what the cards are saying. Like, he doesn't look as bad as everybody else. Maybe he wanted to be in the club and they just wouldn't let him because he's crazy. I don't know. Yeah, me too. I wonder if Matt Gaetz' marriage is doing well either. Hi, Lisa Hathaway. Hi, everybody. Everybody go hit the like button. It's always fun to watch it go up. Okay, let's see. Who else we want to look at? Let's do a Lauren Boebert and see if she's in trouble. See what's coming against her. Oh, yeah? Matt Gaetz' wife seems like she is in low functioning. Matt Gaetz is a putz. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Lisa, honey. Okay. Let's see if there's anything coming against Lauren Boebert. She's a low-hanging fruit. I mean, they're definitely going after the money that she's receiving, but she's a low-hanging fruit. I see the Page of Swords. She's restless, the energy, she's very talkative, but they're not necessarily going after her as much as they're going after others. It's almost like this is weird. It's almost like they think that she's going to self-destruct anyway because she's an idiot. She doesn't. I mean, she is one of those idiots with a silver tongue. Have you ever met any of those? They can, she knows her words, but there's nothing left after she says them. I think that's what they're doing is they're going to just wait. She's going to mess up or charger. There is a charging. They're not going after her just yet. They're not interested in her just yet. Just yet. Yeah. All right. 2022. I probably won't be doing a live again until the 3rd. So let's do a reading for 2022. See what's happening. Low-hanging IQ as well. I agree. She is a mouthpiece. Hi, Tawana. It's good to see you here. Lurking mode activated. Thanks, Lisa. All right. All right. I have to do this remote on mansion because ever since that, I'm going to close my eyes. I can't get them out. So hang in there. It's itching me. So I'm going to close my eyes and do mansion, a remote view on mansion real quick because he's right there. So take a deep breath. He's upset with how something was ran. He's upset that his deal that he made with Biden was used for a political talking point. That's the reason why for all of this is because he did not like. I keep on seeing, so he's orange and there's dark stains on him. And that could be from the oil. I don't know what the orange is about, but that could be I know he's into oil, but he has dark stains in the crevices of the orange on him. He is connected with something in his state. I just saw him walking out of his state, but there's a line, a tether to it. He's connected to something in that state. Like roots to something in that state. Like he is strings, like a puppet. So whoever it is that he is tied to in that state, it's from that state, they pull on him and they pull on him. Don't do that, or we're going to do this to you. Don't do that, or we're going to do this to you. He has been a puppet for someone or some sort of organization for quite some time, and it's literally coming from that state, whatever is in that state. And the reason why that is like it is like in the middle of the state, like this entity or this place or this organization, it keeps on, every time I look at it, it has a pulse and it goes whoosh, and then the energy just floats out in the state, whoosh, and it floats out into the state. So whatever this is, I have never seen this before. I don't know what this is. I really don't know what this is. It's like an entity or some sort of organization in the middle of the state. This could be, is this like the birthplace of like white supremacy or something? Is this the birthplace of it? And they're like holding on to him. They have him. They have strings on him that are pulling him. Ugh. Okay, I'm out. I don't understand it. It could be the coal interest, Jackie. I don't know. That was like weird. Okay, I'm going to come out of that. So mention, I don't know if any politician coming out of that state is going to do well. I don't know if any politician or anything out of it. That's the reason why it is almost last in poverty. Whatever is there has been sucking the life out of everybody that lives in that state. And some who have figured out that are attached to it are able to live well. Okay, I don't know. The coal didn't, and I agree. It could be the coal, it could be the oil, it could be the stain on him, but I think it has something else attached to it, to be honest with you. So, all right. That's quite insane, I agree. I know that now that I've went into that and I have a remote against about it, so the next couple of days I'll get more information because I'm asking this question, what is that? So Spirit will fill me in. If I hear anything or see anything, I'll let you know. But that was really weird. Whoever is trafficking, I don't know. I don't know if that fits. But if there's anybody that is from that state of his, and let me know if they have seen some weird stuff going on, like weirder than weird. I think it is KKK attachment. I think that it was like that's what it felt like the most, is like the anchor, the start, the beginning. This is where they started. This is like the most, if it had, like, Washington D.C. is our capital. If there was a capital for the KKK or the white supremacy or whatever, it would be right in the middle of that state. And I've never known that or seen that before. He is not a free man. He is a kept man. He is a kept man, and he knows it. Sage, yes. I'm just gonna pull a few cards on that, see what it comes up with, and then I'm out because I can't. Two sides of a coin. Poverty in that state and Wheel of Fortune, right? Those are the decisions. Celebrate the success. But here's the weirdest card of all. This is the one where they're giving gifts to children. Reach out. That negotiation, that hardship. Maybe that has a lot to do with him not wanting the money for the children. So KKK started in Tennessee. I'm not too sure about that anymore. I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? I know that our history books say this and say that, but I don't know if that has moved or if that's true anymore. I don't know, people. I'm not trying to create another narrative just on my remote viewing, but that was a little much. So, all right, everyone. Or if it did start in Tennessee, the second branch, I don't know. Okay. That was weird. Something horrible. All right, everyone. I hope you guys are wonderful. It's been over an hour for me. It's kind of my limit. And thank you everybody for your donations. Thank you everybody for supporting my channel. If you haven't subscribed, do that. I'm almost up to 16,000. Yeah, 16,000. I'm so impressed. So, anywho, I think I'm going to be on Danny's channel. Danny's doing a little thingamajigger on the 30th. And let me see if I have anything on Wednesday that I'm doing. I don't think on Wednesday I'm doing anything. So, and then I think the next time you'll see me will be on Danny's channel. So, thank you, Jackie. Thank you always for being here with me. And everybody else, hit the like button on your way out. And have a wonderful New Year's. Be safe. Stay in. This Delta variant and the Omicron. I mean, just stay home. It's just not worth your time and effort. Even if you are vaccinated, you can't be bothered. You need to be able to go to work and stuff like that. So keep safe, everyone. Keep your mask on. And thank you, everyone. Bye.